Welcome, Virgo, to your weekly reading. This is for the 20th to the 27th of July. We are going to start off by pulling your oracle card, which will give us the core theme for your week. And you have inspiration. Wonderful to see, Virgo. Let's get your tarot cards for the week for further insight. We'll start off by looking at the possible energy beginning the week. We'll then look at your possible challenges. Thirdly, messages and advice from Spirit. And finally, the possible outcome of the week. Virgo, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Now, my dear Virgos, this, as I mentioned, is wonderful to see, because what is happening this week is that you are going to be working with divine inspiration coming from within you. Now, this inspiration could already be there, so you could already have this idea or this insight or plan, or it could be coming through this week. But it's big, it's exciting, and this week you're taking that energy and you are looking at how you can bring it now into the physical world. How can you make this inspired energy a reality? At the beginning of the week, we have King of Cups and Two of Swords. You, my dear Virgos, are presenting as King of Cups this week. It doesn't matter your gender. It is the energy of King of Cups I am speaking about. And what is so nice to see is, Virgo, you are in a position at the beginning of the week of not worrying too much about what is going on around you, whether it's good or bad, challenging or exciting. You are in a position where you have risen above being caught up in your emotions and being pulled in many directions. I see you very calm. I see you very connected with what your heart is calling for. You know at the beginning of the week what this inspired energy means to you, what your big picture is, what it'll bring into your life. And I do feel for many of you, whatever this inspired energy is actually coming through in a situation where you just could not see the way forward. So I will give you a simple example. If you now have this strong feeling of, it doesn't matter where I am in life and how old I am, I want to meet somebody romantically. I want to spend my life with somebody I love, who loves me, somebody whose company I enjoy, somebody who has the same outlook to life, the same sense of humor. And you could not figure out how you're going to meet this particular person. You don't want to start dating and joining online dating. You've done that and you don't feel that this is the way for you. With this inspired energy, you're going to get that one great idea on what to do. Now, of course, Virgo, I could give you a million examples, but it just could be that you have always wanted, say, to learn how to sail. And you know that people who sail in your area are actually really nice people. People who are grounded, people who love the ocean, which you love, people who you know you would connect with. So you decide, right, I'm going to sign up and I'm going to start sailing. And that will probably be a wonderful gateway into meeting somebody who is aligned to where I am right now. Now, that was obviously a very simple example, but you're going to find your way forward this week, my dear Virgos, and it's going to make the world of difference. Under your possible challenges, we see Four of Pentacles and the Hermit. Now, Virgo, what I'm seeing here with the Hermit is the amount of time you have really spent looking at finding a solution. The Hermit tells me this is not overnight energy. You've really looked at possibilities and options, and this divine inspiration has worked up to a climax. As you can see, the light there surrounding the lantern is the light coming from within you. Now you know your way forward. Now it's time to come out of hermit mode. Take that beautiful inspired energy and do something with it. Four of Pentacles confirms for you that what you are going to build and establish now, whether it's a move, whether it's bringing new people into your life, whether it's finding a new job, no matter what it is, you're going to be establishing something solid and something, my dear Virgos, that will be around for many months to come. Spirit has the most exciting message for you. They want you to know that this divine inspiration is blessed. This is your Ace of Pentacles. Can you see how big that pentacle is compared to the pentacles we are seeing here? Why? Because this, my dear Virgos, is something that is coming from Spirit. Your divine inspiration is something that Spirit wants you to take on board and move with. Create something actual with it. And Spirit confirms that as soon as you acknowledge this and accept it for what it is and start moving on it, moving out of hermit energy, you will be amazed how quick things happen for you. This is not something that is going to take months to come into being. If you focus on it and give it all you've got and really build up the anticipation and you start bringing it into your everyday reality, my dear Virgos, with 8 of Wands here, it's a matter of a few weeks, if not days. Very positive to see. At the end of the week, we have 2 of Wands and 9 of Pentacles. You, my dear Virgos, are going to be walking through the gateway you created by focusing on what this is. All this energy of divine inspiration, planning, thinking has created this gateway. And now I see you walking through it. And what is waiting for you is 9 of Pentacles. Now, 9 of Pentacles is an incredibly positive card. It speaks to us of abundance. It speaks to us of prosperity. But it is that kind of energy that you create for yourself through your divine inspiration, taking that energy and manifesting it into a reality on the physical realm. Let's go ahead now and get a message from your spirit animal for this week. And you have number 33, freedom is yours. Now 33 is a very high vibrating number. So for you, my dear Virgos, any combination or variation of the number 3, please consider very auspicious. The horse is your spirit animal, so wherever the horse comes up, This too is a blessed sign. And you have an incredible message. Freedom is yours. Now, this freedom here is referring to releasing out of the Two of Swords and the Hermit. But it's not just that, my dear Virgos. It is the freedom to create the life you want to see. Nine of Pentacles, as I mentioned, is the abundance and the prosperity you create for yourselves. By creating that, you are allowing yourself the freedom to choose. Where do I want to live? How do I want to live? Who do I want to live with? What do I want my life to be? And that, my dear Virgos, is something quite spectacular. That is all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I am sending you all so much love.